step up again from last week?
Yeah, look, I think it's been 2 really good weeks. Probably the best 2 we've had back-to-back, even though we lost last week. Played top 4 team and starting to see the type of footy we want to play more regularly. I guess week 1, week 3, week 4. So, yeah, look, it's early in the season, but when you've still got a lot of young players playing, to see them play like that in the second week in a row is obviously really pleasing.
Okay. You mentioned the youth there. How central is that to the satisfaction that comes from the victory?
Oh, it is. I mean, we've turned over a lot of players. I know Melbourne supporters have heard about rebuilding sort of thing, but we are pretty young. I think there's 15 or 16 guys that have only played 60 games or less, so we're still a very young team. So for us to be able to do that, start well, Collingwood under enormous pressure all week, responded incredibly in the second, third quarter, put us under a lot of pressure, and we sort of steadied. Last quarter, everyone was really tired, so it was really a turnover game, and we were probably just hoping they made a few more than we did, but in the end we were able to hang on. So, yeah, look, it's really important for the Melbourne supporters to see what's happening and to understand where we're at, and to come and see an encouraging performance.
How important was Jack Watts to have a little start?
Yeah, we've been starting not that well, and I think, when you sort of one of your key forwards takes a mark, kicks a goal, gets you off to a really good start. Good players, which we think Jack is, and he's starting to become a really good player. If you look league-wide, when your good players are playing well, Sydney's good players are playing really, really well, Last quarter, I thought the difference between Hawthorn and St Kilda was Hawthorn's good players had been down for 3 quarters. They come up in the last quarter. I think that's really significant and win. So we're like everyone. We need our talented players playing well because we have got a lot of young players playing. So for him to kick 4 and do what he did was really, really crucial to the win.
He's really starting to play consistently well now. Were you always confident that he'd get to his stage?
Oh, look, he's much maligned. It's probably... Even we get caught up in it as well because last year we felt he had a really good season, then he plays one bad one and everyone jumps on him sort of thing. Looking at a poor game against Essendon, but I think his body of work through the NAB Cup and round 1 meant that people laid off him a bit, and he responded last week and he responded again. So, I mean, we're always confident that he's got talent, and when he plays the way we want him to play, he's an effective player. So, it's 4 weeks in and we hope he continues to play like that because he's obviously really important to us and crucial to us when he does.
Roosy, is your list, there's no bids, no gala, draft has probably got some play at some stage. You got the list of the best you've ever had it now. A lot of no-names today were fantastic.
Yeah, look, I mean, you must admit going into the game, you're nervous when your best and fairest winner's sitting in the coaching box. It's not ideal. And when Jeffy pulls out because he couldn't train, so there's 2 high-quality players that are experienced. So you're replacing them with Brayshaw and Hunt, a first gamer, and a guy that's only played, how many Brayshaw played? 20 something. So yeah, look, you're nervous going in, but you just want effort, and you feel like things are starting to come together. But again, you're playing against a team that's under pressure. Got some experienced players, some good players coming back in Sidebottom and Varco. So yeah, to do it the way we did today was really pleasing. I think Melbourne supporters now can see that there's some real depth of talent on the list, but yeah, we're still young. It's going to still be a bit rocky, but we need to coach them really well and coach them hard. And I think it's a credit to the coaching staff. I said that after the game. Our coaching staff's working really hard at the moment to educate as fast as they can, and they're doing a terrific job.
Have you learned anything from the week after the GWS game when Sydney implemented this week in terms of dealing with another win?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably a similar week to last week. I mean, Richmond are obviously similar to Collingwood, so I think the players would understand that. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Richmond as there was on Collingwood. I mean, that's footy. I guess as coaches we understand it. Sometimes the players don't as much. But, yeah, I think that they're pretty honest against Essendon. What we do know is we need to prepare really well. We need to train really well. If we don't seem to play. So that's going to be the real focus for us on Wednesday training, Friday training, and just preparing as well as we can. Oh, he told me today before the game he's going to play next week, so that'd be handy. And look, our seconds had a terrific win as well. So the good thing is, you're able to bring in guys in form, which is really, really important. We've seen what Wagner's done in a couple of weeks. He played really well today. We've seen Hunt, start a little bit shaky, which is understandable when your first game, but did some really crucial things. So it's really important to our development is how our seconds team goes, and Casey doing a fantastic job, and our coaches down there are doing a great job as well.
You have a chance to go to 3-2 next week. Obviously, that hasn't, like Sydney's end of the legend, that hasn't happened a lot with the club in recent years. Does that bring any different sort of pressure with it?
I think every week's pressure in footy, for us, as I said, it's not worried about whether we're favourites or who we're playing or anything like that. I think everyone else can get caught up in that. Look, we saw Essendon play really well against Geelong. I always thought Essendon were going to be way better than what people thought they were going to be. Certainly we feel it was a game we should have won, but I don't think you can take anything away from what Bush is doing and what they're doing and how they present on a weekly basis. Next week is about us getting ready to play against Richmond. We don't have a huge margin for error. We're young and we need to prepare really hard and work really hard during the week to front up again next week. Thanks, guys.